The trench warfare of World War I brought about unprecedented levels of death and destruction. One of the most enduring and ominous symbols of this conflict was the extensive use of barbed wire, which transformed the battlegrounds into treacherous landscapes known as no man's land. This article delves into the origins of barbed wire in World War I and its role in shaping the brutal realities of the Western Front. By the emergence of barbed wire, early uses in warfare. The concept of using sharp, entangling obstacles in warfare dates back centuries. However, it was in the mid-19th century that advances in metallurgy and wire manufacturing led to the development of what we now recognize as barbed wire. The agricultural roots. Initially, barbed wire found its primary application in the American West, where it was used as an efficient means of fencing for cattle ranches. Its adaptation for military purposes would come later. 2. Barbed wire on the Western Front. A new form of warfare. With the outbreak of World War I, the entrenched positions of the Western Front created a new kind of warfare. Soldiers faced the daunting challenge of advancing across open ground while exposed to enemy fire. The no man's land, the deadly expanse. The area between opposing trenches, known as no man's land, was often a desolate expanse littered with craters, unexploded ordnance, and most notably, extensive networks of barbed wire. 3. Who laid the barbed wire? A defensive warfare. Both sides in the conflict recognized the need for defensive measures to protect their trenches. Barbed wire, with its ability to slow or halt advancing troops, became a crucial component of these defenses. The soldiers as wiremen. Soldiers tasked with laying barbed wire were known as wiremen. This demanding and perilous duty required them to venture into no man's land, often under cover of darkness, to place the wire. IV. The horrors of no man's land. A deadly obstacle. The presence of barbed wire in no man's land posed a formidable obstacle for soldiers attempting to advance. Entangled in its razor-sharp tendrils, troops were vulnerable to enemy fire and often fell victim to the merciless environment. The attempts to breach the wire. Various methods were employed to breach enemy wire, including artillery barrages, wire-cutting parties, and the use of specially designed wire cutters. Despite these efforts, the wire remained a formidable and deadly adversary. The legacy and symbolism. A legacy of horror. The widespread use of barbed wire in World War I left an indelible mark on the collective memory of the conflict. It came to symbolize the treacherous and unforgiving nature of the Western Front. Be a reminder of human ingenuity. While barbed wire's primary function was to maim and impede, its extensive use also highlighted the adaptability and resourcefulness of soldiers in the face of unimaginable adversity. The barbed wire entanglements of World War I's no man's land serve as a haunting reminder of the brutal realities faced by soldiers on the Western Front. This deceptively simple technology, adapted from its peaceful agricultural origins, became an enduring symbol of the destructive power of modern warfare. The legacy of barbed wire continues to echo through history as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of those who endured the horrors of trench warfare.